As I told you, like, the only reason you people are here is because you want me to make you laugh for a fucking hour, because you know when you go back to work on Monday, your life's gonna be shit. And then you'll be dead. And what's meant to happen when you die? You go to heaven, you see a big bright light, you walk towards the light. What's at the end of the light? All your dead relatives. Well, whoop-de-fucking-do. You ever spent a weekend at your grandparents' house? It's fucking shit. Be up there for an hour going, wish all me friends would die. You'd be out there meeting everyone. Hello, Nana. Hello, Grandad. Hello, Uncle who used to touch me. How did you get up here? Oh, that's right, you used to work for the church. I got a very mixed response. Let's have a think about this, right? Okay, I know I've been picking on the Christians, the Catholics, or whatever they fucking call themselves. If you're religious, you're a fucking idiot, right? Point blank. The guy in the cloud and all that, you're a fucking moron, right? Read a science book. Watch a Richard Dawkins documentary, you dumb fucking cunt, right? There is no way creation... What, they just... Adam and Eve fucked each other and we're all... Fuck off, you idiot, right? There was a big ark with two animals. How did the fucking slugs get there in 2 days? How did they get there? They came from the four corners of the earth. There's fucking slow-moving animals. Never would have fucking made it. How are the polar bears mixing up with the fucking gorillas and shit? Now, please do not think that I'm just picking on the Christians. I think all religious people are ridiculous, right? So let's have a go at all of them, shall we? Jews, what's all that about? What's with the curly sideburns? Where in the Bible does it say, if thou loves me, thou shalt look like a dick? Buddha, you fat cunt. Why would I follow you? You look like you can't take care of yourself. Then there's our Muslim friends. The fucking muzzies are mental. Thank fuck the muzzies don't drink, because they'd be out of control if they fucking did. They just aren't a tolerant bunch, the muzzies. Covering women's faces and cutting clitorises off isn't just a bit of culture, right? It's horrible. It's fucking horrible, right? You can't... The teddy bear. Remember the little teddy bear that was called Muhammad? That lady didn't deserve to be... They wanted to kill her and lash her in a fucking square for calling a teddy bear Muhammad, right? Now, if there's any Muslim fundamentalists in the room, right? You see this microphone? I'm calling it Muhammad, right? And it's fucking gay. It's a gay microphone called Muhammad, and all it wants to do is roll the Quran up and fuck itself up the arse. Now, that joke has limited some of my holiday destinations. But you can't drink there, it's not really a fucking holiday. Fucking coming out, fucking drinking. Look at you people, you're out here and they've given us all plastic cups like we're fucking kids, and you have to spend £3.50 for a pint in Britain and they serve it to you in plastic. But let's be honest, you British people aren't responsible enough for glass, are you? You know what happens when you get glass? One of you gets angry, don't you? One of you will smash the glass against the bar, shove a shard of glass into someone else's face. You're the only nation of people to use the word glass as a verb. Oh, fuck, you come out, go to a nightclub, you get pissed, you go to the toilet, go to wash your hands, but you're not allowed to wash your hands. Why not? Because there's a fucking toilet attendant there. A guy with a metal tray with a whole lot of pound coins on him, a few bits of fucking perfume, a couple of chopper chomps and a bit of chewing gum. And he's ready with a soap. I fucking hate those cunts. I'm not going to give you a pound, mate. I've washed me hands before. I'm fucking good at it, right? It's one of my skills. I'm not the most hygienic guy in the world anyway. I was just sniffing coke off a toilet seat, for fuck's sake. You ever walked out of there and not washed your hands? They look at you like you're scum. I'm scum. You work in a fucking toilet, mate. Tell you a story. I was out in South Africa doing some gigs. I was out there with a gay comedian. He took me to this gay club in South Africa, and we took 2 ecstasy tablets each, right? And he's off on the dance floor trying to get some dick. And I'm standing in the bar chatting to a couple of lads I've never met before, and one of them goes, "You're wasted, aren't you?" And I went, "Yep." And he goes, "Do you want to come to the bathroom with me?" Now, as a drug taker, I think he's offering me a line of coke. So I went, "Would I?" Not only did I do that, but I put my arm around him, dragged him off to the toilet and went, "This is going to be fucking awesome, man." I went into the cubicle first to wipe the seat down. Then I leaned out and beckoned him in. Now, I don't know about all the men in the room, but I know these days when I get my old fella sucked off, he takes a little while to stand to attention. But he must have really liked me, because he walked in with what I can only describe as a great big black cock. He shut the door to the cubicle. There are now 3 people in the cubicle. Me, him, and the great big black cock. Just to give you dimensions of the man, he's this tall, he's this wide, the cock's erect, it's poking into my stomach. I look up at him and I go, "I thought we were going to do some coke." And he went, "Do you want some coke first?" "I only want coke." But I can see how with your accent you may have mistaken that for cock. Now, I'd like to say that something funny happened after that. All that happened was I told him I wasn't gay, he apologised, he went out and he bought me a drink. But for the sake of comedy, he raped me. Now, I'm going to talk to you a bit about me dad. Me dad's a weird cat, right? Good guy, he's not a cat. Right? My parents made me get a job when I was like fucking 12 doing a paper round because there was no mines in Sydney. And I had to go around the suburbs and deliver papers, and at the end of the day I had to go to the news agency and empty all the bins out the back of the news agency into a big metal skip, and it was a fucking cunt of a job. But the only good thing about it was, at the end of the month, they used to throw away all the magazines I hadn't sold, so there was mountains of porn, right? So I would collect these porn mags up, fill me backpack up with them, go home, take the porn mags to school, sell them off for $5 a magazine. I was making more out of my porn empire than I ever did out of the paper round, right? Now, I had a drawer under me bed that was 4 foot by 2 foot, which I packed full of porn. One day I come home, my room's been cleaned, it's fucking spotless, right? First thing I do is I run to the porn drawer, right? I open it up, empty, right? Go out to the living room. Now, my mum's out there sitting in a chair. Now, did anyone have a parent that had their own chair? They were the cunty parent. They were never the nice parent, right? If you're a parent out there and you have your own chair, you're a fucking Nazi dick, right? Stop being such a fascist. Sit somewhere else. You don't control the world. So, my mum looks at me and she goes, "I cleaned your room." And I went, yeah, thanks for that, Mum. But then she never mentioned anything, right? A week later, I'm out in my dad's shed and I'm hammering a nail into the bench, right? For no apparent reason, but he's a carpenter, right? If you put a nail into the bench, if he puts a table up there or something, that'll fuck the finish, right? Just being a dick. Under the bench, I saw all my porn magazines, but they were all like wet and bent and had lettuce leaves on them and stuff like that, right? What's happened is my mum's cleaned my room out. She's thrown all the porn mags out in the wheelie bin. My dad has to take the wheelie bin to the end of the drive on a fucking Wednesday. He's opened it up and gone, "Oh, hello," collected them all up. He's gone off to his shed and wanked himself stupid. So I thought, fuck that old cunt. So I collect them all back, take them back to the drawer where they belong. Circle of life continues. Now, a few days later, I'm out in the living room, and my old man walks out and goes, "You been out in my shed?" And I went, "Yeah." "You're not allowed those magazines." "Neither are you." "Can I have 4? To this day, if you go out to my fucking parents' house, man, there are 4 porn magazines out in that quality early 90s material. My fucking, I'll tell you this good story. When I was at the Edinburgh Festival, not this festival, the festival before, I was having a wank and I felt like a lumpy, fleshy thing on my cock that wasn't a wart or a cyst or anything I'd had previously. And I went to the doctor and the doctor looked at it and sort of went... Another doctor and the two of them looked at it and just... I don't fucking have any idea what that is. So they sent me off to a specialist. The specialist puts my genitals into like a clamping machine. And it turns out that I have a tumour growing on the side of my penis. Now, I go to the doctor. Do many people die from this? And he's like, nah, most people detect it pretty quick. They don't leave it to chance. And now, as I said, no one dies from this. It's very rare. And I'm not famous, but I'm on telly a bit. I might be the most famous person ever to have this condition, which means I'll have to become a spokesperson. And I'll be doing adverts going, "Hi, I'm Jim Jeffries. I'm a comedian. But you know what's not a laughing matter? Dick cancer. Do you know that 2 people die from dick cancer a year? This must be stopped. There are many ways to detect dick cancer. Wanking. That's it, really. Please buy a ribbon." Now, while I was out at the Edinburgh Festival, I was with a girl for 3 years, and I never cheated on her, but I did cheat on her twice during the Edinburgh Festival because it's a festival. And when I went to the doctor, I was worried that it was a sexually transmitted disease. I think I'm the first person ever to high-five a doctor when he says you got cancer. I was fucking well up for that. I was like, cancer, fucking yeah! Because you come home with herpes, she'll kick you out of the fucking house, right? You come home with dick cancer, she'll make you a cake or something real nice. And God bless her, I loved her to bits, but we're broken up now. I can say this, she wasn't bright, she was a thick girl. She would not have sex with me until the tumour was removed because she was worried it was contagious. I'm like, it's not contagious, it's fucking cancer, all right? Let's just enjoy the width while we have it. You girls know I'm right. You haven't had sex till you've had tumour sex. I said, it's not contagious. It's not like we got it from a tit wank from Kylie Minogue. Yes, look, I understand that joke is wrong on many levels. The main level being that Kylie's tits aren't big enough for a tit wank. Even with the lump, they couldn't have gotten that much bigger. Don't be upset with me. I'm a cancer patient. So anyway, I go into the surgery to get it taken out. They lay me down on the table. They put like a metal frame up with a curtain. And the doctor puts a needle in.